Welcome to the HayQuat chat.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. So
Where's Gorlaf?
he's here. Oh, he's spectator mode. He's here. You're good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you just
I was looking around. I could see him.
you just can't see him. Yeah, he's not in survival mode anymore. So it's been a while since we did one of these guys, RedJagoon. So we got a lot to cover for sure.
Yeah. Our current roster, I think, is the first thing probably should cover.
Probably so.
But first, this episode is brought to you by
Quack Corp. And Oats Frickin' Chicken. And Kuro's Cookies, maybe? Kuro's Cookies?
Kuro's Cookies, yeah.
Okay.
Kuro's Crispy Cookies.
Right.
Well, actually, no.
Found Valley Ranch.
Found Valley Ranch, yeah.
What else? I think that's it for the time being, anyway.
Yep.
That'll work for the time being. Oh, and Doc's Fish and Stitch. All right, for all your medical needs. All right. Anyway.
Oh boy.
No. All right. So, anyway, so you talked about go ahead and give them our current member list, RedJagoon.
So you and me, obviously. Then Kuro.
Who's you and me?
Griz living.
For people that might be new.
RedJagoon, that's me, and Oatman 5000, that's you.
Howdy.
And then Kuro Jagoon, which is my lovely wife.
Yes.
And then Grizzlyman, he's a new member.
New from the last time we recorded one of these. He's kind of been around a while.
Yeah, he's been around like a year.
Yeah.
Last one that we did was like 2 years ago.
I know. Lanky was barely a new member.
Yeah, it's true.
That's sad. Okay.
There's Griz, then there's Hippie. And his girlfriend Snuggles.
Right. They're both on here. They're good people. They're real fun people.
Then we got Lanky Whiteman.
Mm-hmm.
And then Wydoc Tadley.
Wydoc, yep. Tad 75. Wydoc.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then Red and Mike are still around, just
they're
not
just
quite as active.
kind of honorary members. They can kind of come and go as they please.
Yeah. Just say inactive members.
Yes, inactive members. They're members but inactive. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So, since the last time we're here, we're on the vanilla server. This place might look a little different to you from what you're used to on the vanilla OakenStone HayQuat chat office. That's because we're in a new volume of OakenStone. It's not a season; it's a new volume. And what that means is we are in not a new world, but we are in the same world that we were in before.
Really far from our original spawn. And we reset the spawn here, so you could still go back if you want to and explore the old world. But not old world. You could go back and see the old spawn and all the old stuff that we had. But this is all fresh, new generation and stuff.
Right. It's like 130,000 blocks away anyway. But that's caused some issues with some things. Like we don't have a stronghold, so we had to kind of make another end portal and all that stuff out here. We also don't have any savanna biomes, so that's kind of a weird thing. But we may travel back to the original spawn or volume 1 world, if you will, to get some acacia saplings because we don't have any savannas here, which is
that'll be an episode in itself.
Right, that'll be fun. That'll be interesting. But anyway, that's new world. So yeah, new world, new volume. So we call it a volume because it's not a new season, because it's not a new world. So that's why it's a new volume, because it's all the same world, but we're kind of starting anew, which is kind of interesting. So I haven't seen that done before from anybody else. So.
Original idea. That means Hermitcraft's gonna copy us now.
That's right. They keep doing that.
I know.
And then they keep telling everybody they're the first to do it. Like the World Border UHC. They're like, hey,
we're the first to do this. No, you weren't.
No, we did it like 2 weeks before them. Anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, kind of got off on a tangent.
And we have proof.
We do have proof.
Video proof.
We did it first, and they copied us. And then and then the amplified world. They're like, oh yeah, I've never seen a server do this before.
YouTuber server.
Right. Exactly. But anyway.
But we did it.
Right, we did it.
And we're not an amplified anymore.
No, that's right. I was just gonna say that we disabled the amplified terrain, so we're back in a default stuff.
But if you want amplified, it's that we generated so much stuff and didn't actually use it that it's there.
It is all there, way back yonder. I don't even remember what direction it is. Probably.
How big is the world?
Oh, it's like 3 or 4 gigs.
Whew.
Yeah. Well,
almost the size of a full game.
Well, Smoke and Steel is like 2 or 3 gigs as well now, too. The current Smoke and Steel. But that's just 'cause
Well, it's got a lot more to load.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, so we'll move on from that. We talked about the new volume. Day 1 basically was just Jag and I running around, explaining the new volume. We built the road design and all that stuff, talking about that.
Started the foundations of the city.
Right. It was just basic first day stuff, punching wood, sleeping the night away, the whole deal. Good stuff. So moving on, I'll let you take the next topic.
Yeah, so after that, we started getting a bit of a civilization built here, and more people were moving in, and things were getting settled, and we had a bit of... Someone declared that they'd be our leader, because they are clearly the best here.
I will be your leader, since I'm clearly the best one here. That is a reference to back in our mini-game days. But anyway, yeah, lanky white guy. Assumed the role of presidency. Yeah. So, well, meanwhile, we were building a thriving economy.
Businesses
with
and
Quat Corp, and we were selling shares of businesses. We had stocks. We had the whole deal. We had a thriving economy, and then BAM! Government came and ruined it all.
So now the economy's suffering, and
anyway, with the economy's suffering. There's nobody's getting paid in any of
new businesses. There
hasn't been any new businesses since the new presidency, or at least any ones that have really been much of anything. But we got Oats freaking chicken. We got the whole deal, everything. But that was all before the role of presidency was assumed. Not only that, here's another thing. With the presidency arose a bit of I guess freedom fighters, maybe.
Rebellion,
yeah, like a mafia sort of deal. Like we'll call them freedom fighters. Not really a mafia because it's kind of a negative term, but freedom fighters. They call themselves the family.
Well, the original mafia in real life was actually basically law enforcement.
Right. Because
there wasn't actually a real law enforcement at the time.
Oh, there's plenty of law enforcement from the government here. Trust me, there is. But anyway, we're like, I say we. I mean, the family is like, they're like freedom fighters. They got the whole, they're not really a mafia. That's kind of a negative term.
Yeah, they're just fighting for the little guy and the big business.
Right, fighting for the big business and the little guy, exactly. Not only that, but the family runs a sneaky secret underground city. You could talk about that.
Las Cuevas.
I'll let you talk about that. Yes.
But it's spelled with a Q.
Right.
It's basically a underground city being run by the family where it's going to start its own economy and its own businesses, and it's going to be lawless.
Right, completely free of laws and regulations of the government and the president of there. And there's a president down there as well.
In the chunky black mansion?
The chunky black mansion. The chunky black house. Or chunky black home is what we called it.
Oh, yeah, chunky black home. That's right. What it was.
Well, we haven't built that yet anyway, but that's going to be there anyway. Because we got the White House. It's kind of off in the distance, kind of that direction. I got a good view of it right here anyway. Yeah, there's a White House on the surface, but yeah, we got an underground city, and it's being built. We've got some buildings that need to be built and things like that in there still. Lots of projects and stuff. Anyway,
be real cool.
It's gonna be real awesome. We all dug it all. Our Jag and I dug it out by hand. It's gonna be cool. Gonna be real cool.
That just has a bit of a problem with creepers.
It does have a creeper problem. Slimes. That's a thing too.
Slime's okay though.
Right. But anyway, moving on. Talking about builds and things like that. Let's talk about some builds that we got going on in the new world. We obviously have the media center here, which is where we're at right now with the HayQuat chat office here. We're also going to have below us, we're going to have a radio station, which is going to be like a podcast called Cool Beans and Funky Cheese with Oat and Kuro. So it's going to be real cool. It's going to be a podcast. It's not going to be like a talk show like this. It's going to be like a podcast. So it'll be good. So it's a little advertisement there. We haven't started it yet, but we're going to at some juncture or another. Anyway. What?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, so builds. Let's talk about builds. I'll let you talk about some builds because I'm gonna.
there's here. Then right next door that away is the Quad Corp hedge quarters.
Hedge quarters.
Then ink place is over there of Wydocs, and then behind us is that. And then behind us is the fire station, and then over here is the two competing chicken joints.
One is clearly superior.
One's a cheap cappy.
Right, one was made with clearly better materials and the whole deal.
Behind the camera over there is Kuro's Cookies and some other small businesses.
There's some small bits.
And then some of the government buildings are over here on this over here side.
Right, yeah, because we got the courthouse, we got the town hall, and we got the police station over there.
And then in the back corner over there, Spawn, there's some residential buildings and stuff, and then the lanky White House is over that way.
Yep.
And Found Valley Farms is over there.
Right out behind the White House.
Yep. That's for the most part.
That's basically the buildings
quick rundown
Spawn.
of it.
Yeah, that's kind of the Spawn dealio. Okay, so now that we got all the builds out of the way, let's see. We've already talked about cool beans and funky cheese. We don't need to talk about that anymore. We can move on to what people are currently doing on the server. So me personally, I am kind of out yonder building a mansion for a big project that Jag and I have coming up, and that's going to be my main base this volume of OakenStoners. It's just going to be a mansion, and it's going to have some fun applications for it as well. It's not going to be just something that I live in. Of course, we're both going to live together. Have we announced that yet? Yeah. We're going to live together on vanilla OakenStoners. It's
going to be the first vanilla series where we're going to be doing all the stuffs together.
Right, which hasn't... It's been a while. It's been a while since that's been the case, but...
we never did it in vanilla. It was always modded.
Right, exactly. We always just shared a base.
Because currently in our modded, we're kind of sharing.
Well, we're kind of separated. We have islands that are...
Semi.
Right. But anyway, I'm going to build this gigantic mansion, so it won't even really be like we're living together. We're just going to be kind of inhabiting the same area. It's going to be a huge, huge building. It's going to be
with lots of secrets and maybe a bit of lore and some hauntings and
oh yeah, it's going to be real good. It's going to be a big old mansion that we're going to live in. So so that's what I'm doing currently, and you're doing the Found Valley Ranch thing. You got the farm thing going on over there.
Just trying to get the economy going again after the Lanky White incident.
Yeah, it just broke the economy. And then what's Griz up to?
You know, when economies go down, the first people to get hit is the farmers.
It's always the farmers, yeah. So what's Griz up to? Griz is the current police force of the server. He works for the president, doing all his bidding and things. And I'll just put this out there. I put in a sound complaint like 2 months ago, and nothing happened. But Lanky says something to him, and he jumps right on it. And just saying.
Bit of bias. Yeah.
Bit of bias, anyway. So anyway, we talked about that. So, and also Griz has just opened up a new library, which is quite cool, which is kind of across the street from the media center here. It's quite lovely. Kuro's got her little house on the hill behind my spawn house there. It's pretty nice. Hippie and Snuggles have got a mushroom island where they're doing some amazing things. So I highly recommend you check out their thing, because they've dug like a gigantic hole for, like, they're building like a big redstone dome thing. It's real cool. Anyway, and they've got some gorgeous builds out there. Personal bias towards them, because it's really beautiful what they've got going on over there. Lanky's working on the Lanky White House, of course, in the homeless shelter and building other government buildings and things like that. Red built a mausoleum, but he hasn't been on since the start of the new volume. Mike built a vegan shop, but he hasn't really been around since the start of the new volume either. And what else? What else are we missing? I think that's everybody, isn't it?
Tad's working on a witch farm.
Tad and Wydoc, that's right. Tad's working on a big old witch farm. He's also got a drive-through wedding chapel coming up. Wydoc is working on, he's got Doc's Fish and Stitch. I think he's got a surgery center planned. He's got in Las Cuevas. And he's got a helicopter, which is flying somewhere around spawn, that we've turned off for this recording. He's got the horses. He's got the trail rides. And he's got the fire station. And he's got his little house there in the hill. He does some AFK fishing and stuff like that. Did I say Fish and Stitch? He's got the Fish and Stitch going, and the tattoo shop.
Mhm.
Wydoc's got a lot going on, and then Tad. We already covered Tad. I think that's everybody. All the major projects. I'm working on the mansion right now. I've got on my list is the Nether Hub, the Black House or the Chunky Black Home in Los Cuevas, and some various other odds and ends that I've got to do around Spawn. I've got some other little businesses and things, like the tree shop needs to happen eventually to rebuild the economy and all that nonsense. But anyway, I think that's everything everybody's doing currently on the server. This is going to be a longer episode, just full disclosure. This is going to be a longer episode because there's a lot
Trying to catch
cover.
y'all up on this.
Right. So we'll move on to other series, and I'll let you do that segment there.
Okay, so I'll start with us. So my series going on right now is I have Walking Dead Season 2 that's bringing its way to a wrap-up. OakenStone, of course, Smoke and Steel. Been getting more inspired and trying to think of things to do on there. And then me and Oat have been doing some Diablo 3, Overwatch, and StarCraft 2. And then me and Kuro are going to be doing some things here soon, going camping and stuff, and we'll be doing some vlogs there.
Woohoo!
We also got a little announcement that we have a baby on the way.
Woohoo!
And we'll be announcing that gender for YouTube at the bachelor party that I got to plan.
I know it, and you don't.
Right. And then, yeah. And then Oat, he's basically doing the same series as me, the Diablo, Overwatch, and StarCraft.
OakenStone and Smoke and Steel.
Yeah. But he's also going to be maybe doing some Binding of Isaac.
Yeah.
Afterbirth Plus.
Yep.
Soon, though.
Yep. Also going to be... Okay, go ahead. Do you have it on your list, on my stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll let you keep talking.
What else on the list of your stuff? That's all I had covered for you.
Man Soul Survival is going to be making a comeback as well.
Yeah, you did tell me that. I just forgot to write it down.
Right. Also, I'm talking about starting a vlog channel as well, which will feature some survival tips and tricks and camping stuff in wilderness Alaskan adventures and things like that, as well as eventually some family vlogs, because as you may or may not know, I'm getting married next year. And we'll start some family vlogs going there, but that might happen next year when we get settled into our new house and all that stuff. Yeah. So I can do like how to throw throwing knives, like wilderness survival stuff, and we can do things like camping. We can do an Oatman Solo Survival IRL.
Yes.
And we can do all sorts of things like that, and as well as like I think that's all I've got going on. What have you got? What does everybody else got going on?
Okay, so Kuro, she's got her OakenStone. I don't think she's really planning on any Smoke and Steel. She's got her Walking Dead that she's working on. She's got the family vlogs that's going on our family channel.
Right, you guys got that going on.
And for Griz, he's been doing some Rocket League, and he's been playing the newest Walking Dead. It's like Walking Dead Frontiers or New Frontier or something. It's like Season 3 of The Walking Dead.
Ooh, fancy.
I'm going to need to buy that soon, start Let's Playing it and stuff, but that'll be a while.
Yeah.
And then OakenStone, of course. I don't know if he has any plans for Smoke and Steel. I think just me and Oda are the only ones that are currently got any plans on Smoke and Steel.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
That's all we really need anymore.
Hippie and Snuggles, they've been doing some vlogs, IRL stuff.
Right, because they
having a little bit of a meetup. Yeah. So you should go and check that out.
They also got Windcraft stuff going on here and there, I think, but I don't know if it's all too serious just yet. Yeah. Hippie's also got some good redstone tutorials to check out as well.
Oh, I didn't notice those.
Yeah, those are a thing I wanted to mention.
Okay. And then OakenStone on both their sides, they're really having fun with their little mushroom island. It's very, very gorgeous. You need to go and see it.
It is. It's real nice. Whimsical.
Yeah. Lanky, he's been playing some Rocket League on his own and with Griz on and off, and then he's got his OakenStone stuff. I think with all the adventures he's been having IRL, that he should probably bring back his vlogs.
Holy smokes, he's been holy. Ugh.
Because
I
he's
don't.
missing out on some good content.
We're
out there, I
not.
think.
We're not really at liberty to say what's going on with him right now, but his life is moving real fast again. So.
And he's got a motorcycle.
He's got a motorcycle, and yeah, I don't want to say too much because I think he's gonna talk about it. But
That's his thing. Yeah.
He's moving, and he's got a lot of stuff going on in his life, and it's happening real fast. And we're real happy for you, Lanky, because things are starting to look up for you again, buddy. Because he had a really bad year with low content.
Last year.
Some things just didn't go his way with life. But things are looking up for him again. Things are looking real fun with him, and his life's moving real fast again. So look forward to once he gets all settled in his new place and all that. Look forward to some stuff from Lanky White Guy again.
And something that I should mention is Griz and Lanky do some live streaming on Twitch every now and then, so you should go over and check out those things. Griz has been doing a little bit more than Lanky, but Lanky always pops on occasionally on the Fridays and stuff.
Yep, and I've been wanting to stream again. I haven't gotten around to it.
If I get into a new place and I'm able to get some more reliable internet, I think that I'll start streaming again.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna start streaming again at some point too. Yeah, because I really miss it. I really miss streaming.
I like doing the stream just every once in a while, just kind of.
Yeah, same kind of. Just kind of
Yeah.
once a month or so. Just kind of keep it real.
And then Wydoc and Tad, they've mainly just been doing their own thing with some OakenStone.
Well, yeah. Well, Tad isn't recording OakenStone. He's kind of having a. He's kind of He's just kind of playing for fun right now, which is just fine. So.
Yeah, we don't require that.
No. Well, we require that you record new members. If you're a new member.
Yeah.
You have to record. Well, I guess new applicants, if you will. But like people like Tad was kind of an honorary member anyway, so we're not gonna require it. And once you're on here, we know it's not like we're the kind of people that are like, hey, you have to have so many episodes
make
out
you meet a quota of episodes and stuff. We just
But if you're
we mainly
new,
want you to have fun and get along and do good things. Yeah.
Right. But if you're new and you're a YouTuber, we kind of expect you to record. We're not gonna like get you on the server and like have you just like not do anything like. If that makes sense.
Yeah, we need the active members.
Right, exactly.
And if you have more than Minecraft, especially Blizzard stuff, the more brownie points. Like if you're Overwatch player, we could always use another person there.
Yeah, Overwatch is always fun, man. I could play Overwatch for hours.
Yeah. But yeah, if you want to apply. If you want us to kind of take a look at your channel, just comment down below and we'll take a look at your channel and see what we think, kind of a thing.
Yeah. So we are looking for new members actively.
Just comment on basically either Oats or my videos, and we let each other know that someone commented on our video and that they're interested, and we take a good fair look at their channel and
Indeed.
That kind of stuff,
Indeed. One of the requirements is, well, not really a requirement, but it's strongly encouraged, is you should be an adult, so 18 plus. It's not really a requirement, but it's one of those things where things go a lot easier if you're an adult. There's a lot less drama.
It's more of a being mature.
Right.
Like, adults tend to be more mature. If you're not an adult, we'll still take a look at you.
Right.
But just maturity is a problem with members we've had in the past.
Indeed. We're not interested in drama. Not anymore. We're too old for that crap.
Yeah.
Anyway. Is that all that everybody's got going on? That's a lot of stuff, man.
That's a lot.
Some good content going out right these days.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, do you have another segment? Because I don't think I have another segment.
I think that's basically all I got written down.
Sweet. Well, this was an extra long HayQuat chat for you. Normally, we want to keep these about 15 minutes long if you're new to watching these. This one was like 25 minutes long because we had a whole lot to cover. So yeah, just keep that in mind. These aren't supposed to be super long, like Let's Play length episodes, like our normal OakenStone episodes.
Yeah, they're supposed to be a weekly recap of what's been going on.
Right, and it's just two guys chatting about it. I'm sorry if it got a little boring this time because you're just watching us just chat and bounce around a room and talk about what's going on. So sorry if that got a little boring. The next few ones are gonna be like 10 to 15 minutes long. They should be pretty short, quick little recaps. But I think we are good to go as far as all the stuff we need to cover.
Something else to kind of lengthen our future episodes out. We're not doing it in this one, but we did it in some of our old HayQuats. Is leave a comment if you have any questions or something. It doesn't have to be on this video. It could be on any of the videos, and take a look at it. If you want to see someone guest starring with us, you can let us know that, and we can have them sit over in the corner while we're over here in the camera, and they can give a little bit of their P's and Q's about some of the things.
Right. Another thing is, you may have noticed a couple of these like odd objects up here, like this, like pickaxe is textured a little differently, and our paintings are a little weird. That's because we have a texture pack as well. It's not quite ready to be released to the public, but it will be eventually. But we are, both Jag and I are using the OakenStone. It's an official OakenStone texture pack. It will be, like I said, it will be released to the public at some point. I still need to release Volume 1 world download to the public as well, where it doesn't include any of the Volume 2 stuff. But I want to bundle that with the OakenStone texture pack. So we're kind of sharpening it every day. We're adding things here and there every time we think of something, but it's getting there. It's a work in progress. But once we get it to a point to where we're comfortable putting it out to the public, we will certainly do that for you guys. And it's a fun texture pack. It's really cool. It's kind of like an augmented, basically just an augmented vanilla is what it is.
Pretty much, then. Yeah.
Indeed. Anyway, that's all I've got to say.
Yeah, I think that's basically all the stuff. We're going to try and make sure to get one of these out once a week, maybe once every 2 weeks, depending on the amount of content and what's been going on and stuff.
Right, things are kind of slow these days, which is why it was a good time to catch up on everything.
Yeah, had a slow week this week for my work, but
yeah,
it's going to get back to being busy again, but it seems like we can always find 1 day a week to do things, so we're going to try and have these out once a week, but no guarantee on what days.
Right, exactly. Normally I don't have any content on Sundays, so that might be a good day to do it. Just chuck it up on Sunday, and I'm the one who has to upload these, so I'm gonna do that probably, like I said, on Sundays because I don't have any
this
content
is on the OakenStone network. So.
Right, this is not on our private channel, so if you want to check out our channels, the link will be in the description below. If you're interested in OakenStone but don't know who we are, like I said, I'm Oat, and this is RedJagoon to my left here, and yeah, anyway, I guess that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of HayQuat Chat. We had a lot to cover. Like I said, I'm sorry if it was boring, but I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, go ahead and shoot us a like, and if you're interested in joining the server, go ahead and leave a comment and ask us a question next week that you want us to review. And one of the things we also did was we took a comment from our last, like our best comment of the week, from our personal channels as well, and that also applies to this as well. So if you have like a really nice thing to say or just something goofy to say, we'll bring it up and we'll mention it in here. And if you have a comment in here, we'll review some applicants and some comments and things like that. So anyway, without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys go now. I think that's all we have to say. So go ahead and leave a like. Go ahead and share this if you want somebody else to catch up on all the happenings on OakenStone. And we'll see you when we see you.
Yep. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.